Good morning, children. Today we are going to start part 2 of lesson number 16. In the previous video, we have discussed regarding the Government of India Act, Pakistan Resolution, and Quit India Movement. And in this video, we'll be discussing the remaining part. And before starting off the video, it's my request that you all open your textbook and get ready. Before starting off this video, page number 225. Now let us start the video. So, we have already discussed regarding the Quit India movement in 1942. And here we are going to discuss regarding the period from 1946 to 1948 what happened. You people all know about Bombay. Now it is called as Mumbai. And Bombay is very famous for the navy. And there on 18 February 1946, the guards or ratings of the Royal Indian Navy in Bombay Harbour came out on hunger strike to protest against the bad food and behavior of the British officers. And also they were against to the ideas or the things which were done by the British upon Indian National Army. So for all these things, they have started a strike also. So what they have done, they put up a tricolor flag, a crescent moon, and a hammer and sickle flags jointly on the mast of the ship. So all these resembles the Communist Party symbols. Nowadays also, if you see the Communist Party symbols on this red color flag, you can see all those things. Mast of the ship means in the front part of the ship, they have kept all these things. Along with this, many of the other people also supported the Indian National Army. What is this? And you see in page number 225, last paragraph, children. 78 ships, 20 shore establishments, and 20,000 ratings took part in the strike. Hundreds of students, both Hindus and Muslims, came out on the streets of Bombay to support the cause and clashed with the police and the army. On February 22, 3 lakh mill workers put down their tools in Bombay and fought for 2 days violently on the streets with the police and the British Army. So all these people have supported the Indian National Army against the Britishers. And not only this, even different other movements were also started in different parts of the country. And this is a picture what is there even in your textbook also. Till today in Bombay Harbour we can see this picture. It is the navy symbol. And here some of the other agitations were also started in different parts of the country, and especially in Bengal, all the poor peasants, they have started a movement called as Tebaga movement, which was led by Provincial Kisan Sabha. What is this Tebaga movement? Landlords will be there, and from landlords, small farmers will be taking the land and doing the cultivation. After completing of the agricultural production, some sort of produce should be given as a rent to the landlord. But the landlord used to take a more amount of production, and this farmer won't have any sort of grains with him, and it will be left very less, and it is not at all sufficient for him. So the Provincial Kisan Sabha, for the sake of the farmers, started a movement called as Tebaga movement. And regarding this, we will be discussing in the other part of the other lessons also. And same type of movements even started in Hyderabad in Telangana region also, and this movement was led by Communist Party. Another such a type of revolts were even started in Travancore in Punnapara in Vayalar district in Kerala also. So these are the different types of movements which were started against the British Army. And we already know that Muslim League has demanded for a separate country called as Pakistan. And the British government want to know that whether all the people were willing to have a separate country or not. For that, in March 1946, the British cabinet sent a 3-member mission to Delhi and to know that whether the League's demand is correct or not. For that purpose, the cabinet mission, 3 members mission, toured India for 3 months, and they went to different places and they talked with the normal people who are living there, and they said that India should be remain united only. The country should not be separated, because most of the people are not willing to have a separate country for that purpose. And after this decision, Muslim League unable to take this. Because of that only, they have started other movement called as Direct Action Day. It was started on 14th 16th August 1946. What is this Direct Action Day? On this day, riots broke out in Calcutta and lasting several days and leaving several thousand people dead. By March 1947, the violence spread to many parts of northern India. And this you can see in page number 227 down of the picture. So you have the years and everything. It was started on 16th August 1946 and it is called as Direct Action Day. Understand, children? So it is a mass violence attack which was happened upon all the many people of the country, and many of the Hindus are also died in these attacks. At this time, in February 1947, Wavell was replaced as Viceroy by Lord Mountbatten. Means until February 1947, Wavell was the Viceroy of British India. And from there, from February 1947 to August 1947, Lord Mountbatten was the Viceroy of British India. And here are the pics of these two people. He is Lord Wavell and he is Lord Mountbatten. So after Mountbatten became as the Viceroy of British India, so he announced that British India would be freed, but only after the separation of the two countries, and which area should come under Pakistan. So Lord Mountbatten, he is the Viceroy now. So under his leadership, all the places were separated. So which places came under Pakistan? Some areas of Punjab and NWFP. What is this NWFP? It is Northwest Frontier Province and Sindh, Balochistan and East Bengal. So with this, a new Pakistan state was created. And the transfer of the power to the Pakistan is done on 14th August 1947. So they'll be celebrating the independence on 14th August. And to India, the transfer of power was given on 15th August 1947. So we will celebrate the Independence Day on 15th August. And Pakistan was created. Now it is the situation of the people, and it is a very dangerous situation because in Pakistan many Hindus are there. So Pakistan is not at all willing the Hindus to stay in the country, and even in India also many Muslims are there and they too want to go to Pakistan, because now the transfer of the people is also started. People started migrating from one country to other country also, and it is a very dangerous situation as 1.5 crore people were displaced. Understand, children? Around 1.5 crore people were displaced. So and people have started living in relief camps also, because they don't want to leave their areas also. They are their own houses, their own lands are there, properties are there. They should leave everything and they should move to the other areas, and it is a very dangerous and a risky situation for them. And Gandhiji fasted and did not celebrate the first Independence Day, as the leaders of our country don't want the country to be separated. So Gandhiji is also one of a leader of our country, and he also don't want the country to be separated. And Congress passed a resolution on that day as the right to the minorities. What this right says, and the Congress party never accepted for the two nation theory. You can see in page number 229, last paragraph. And it has forced again its will to accept the partition. And India is a land of many religions and many races, and must remain so. Whatever be the situation in Pakistan, India would be a democratic secular state where all citizens enjoy full rights and are equally entitled to the protection of the state irrespective of religion to which they belong. So till today we are following the same thing, and as it is a secular country. Understand, children? So we give the importance for each and every religion. All religions are treated equally in our country. So it gives the right to the minorities also. And these are the pictures at the time of partition. So people started moving from one country to the other country. And they don't know what to do. They should leave everything and they should go. And even this picture you can see in your textbook also in page number 229. So, at the time of first Independence Day, Gandhiji was not in Delhi when the flag hoisting was happening. So, he was at Nokali in West Bengal on 15th August 1947. He was there and trying to bring peace to a strife-torn area of Nokali, because it was separated. East Bengal and West Bengal was separated now. So, there he was trying to bring the peace in that area, and he came back to Delhi on 9th September 1947. This you can see in page number 230, first paragraph, children. And after that, a murder attempt was planned upon Gandhiji. So for what purpose the murder attempt was planned? And the main reason that many of the people thought that Gandhiji is main responsible for the partition of the country. So he was assassinated by a person called as Nathuram Godse on 30th January 1948. But 2 days before only, they planned to murder Gandhiji on 28th January, but it is an unsuccessful attempt. And after 2 days on January 30th 1948, again they planned and they killed Gandhiji. So the person is Nathuram Godse. And this Nathuram Godse belongs to Hindu Mahasabha. We already discussed it regarding RSS and Hindu Mahasabha, children. No, children, before only. So he belongs to Hindu Mahasabha. And he thought that Gandhiji is the main responsible for the partition of the country, as they asked a separate country and he accepted and he gave. But it is not the correct thing, because all the leaders, they have thought for the country's welfare only. But league has demanded, many people want to go there also, some of the Muslims, and British government has also accepted for it, and they separated and gave the independence to the two countries. So he is Nathuram Godse, and he is the last picture of Mahatma Gandhi after his death. So on 30th January 1948, we lost a great leader of our country, a great patriotic person of our country, Mahatma Gandhi. So here, after that, we in our country, many princely states used to be there, and these princely states should be integrated into Indian Union also. What are these integration of princely states? What are these princely states actually? Princely states are the areas where the areas are under the ruling of native Rajas. Almost in our country, 550 princely states are there. And the integrating of these princely states, the charge was given to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel on July 1947. Many places were integrated into Indian Union, and Britishers, when they have given the independence, they said that if they want to join in Pakistan or India, they can join. So many of the places which are in India want to join in India only, and some places join and some places remain in like that only. And Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel want these areas also to be joined in Indian Union. In that, especially three important places are there. They were Kashmir, Junagadh and Hyderabad. And with some sort of forces, these three places were also integrated into Indian Union by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. And later, the remaining places were also joined in the next 2 years. And these princely states used to have a lot of income by the tax what they used to collect from the people before. But now, after the integration, they did not have any income. And the government of these princely states were taken by the Indian government, and Indian government has started giving annual pension funds to the princely states, and that is only called as privy purses. What is it, children? Privy purses. So this is that every year some sort of amount will be given to these princely families, and that is called as privy purses. In 1971, when Indira Gandhi became as a prime minister, this privy purses was abolished. And not only this, even the titles what the princely families used to have, like Raja's families, they used to have the titles na Raja Bahadur, Rava Bahadur, like this Raj Martanda, some sort of titles they used to have, and all these titles is also taken away. And this is up to the 1947, what are the things which are happened in our country. And in the next lesson, we'll be discussing about the remaining things which were happened after we got the independence. And this is the end of the lesson, children. And assignment, I'll be posting it separately, and meet you in next video, children. Thank you.